your girl Martiana, and I'm back with another video. If you haven't already read the title, today's video is going to be tips on budgeting your first apartment. So, as y'all can see, I am in my first apartment. So, let's get into this video. By debunking this. I don't know what it is, if it's a myth, whatever. I'm gonna start by this. If you have a choice to not move out and you don't have any money saved up, like you only got the rent and you only got the security deposit, don't move out. Don't do that. Don't just move out with only the first month's rent security deposit, because now I'm not gonna say that you're gonna be struggling, but it's gonna be harder to get your furniture and harder to keep up on the rent and your personal needs and stuff like that, because now you're living paycheck to paycheck because you don't have anything in your savings accounts. So first things first is, you really need to make you a savings account, and you really need to save like right now. Like every time you get paid, I don't know how much you make, but I don't know what percentage to say, like what to save of what you made. But I'm not gonna tell you what I make, but I do save like around between $300 and $400 each check in my savings account, or I might go to the lowest I might go out of a check that I would save is $250. But each check I do save between $250 and $400. So if you can do that, then try to do that. Like if you gotta go lower to $150, then you can go lower. But you should already have money in your savings account right now as you're watching this video. Like if you plan to move out of your parents' house in like 6 months or whatever, and you don't have nothing in your savings account, you need to start saving right now. And I know some people come across situations where it's like they have to get out and go, but before that situation happened that you got to get out and go, you should have been had money in your savings account. Like there's no excuse to not have money in your savings account. So let me ask you right now, if an emergency comes up and you don't have nothing in your savings account, what are you gonna do? Like, I don't understand. What are you gonna do? Let's say what I was saying, like you got 6 months to move out, and this is how you can get started. I'm not gonna say this is your situation, but I'm just giving out a situation. You got 6 months to move out and you have nothing in your savings account. Well, now it's time to start saving. And before you start saving, you need to budget and think about what you need. So where am I at? I am in my living room. So what am I sitting on? A couch. You need a couch in your living room. You need a TV stand. We really don't need a coffee table, but a coffee table would be nice. And a TV. Well, I have a mirror in here. Like if you want to decorate, the mirror is decorations, but you don't have to decorate. Okay, so what you need in the living room is a couch, coffee table, TV stand, and TV. So make your list. This is how I did it. I did living room, so couch, TV stand, coffee table, TV. Write how much you want to spend on each item, and then like at the end of it, put total and add that all up together. And then what you want to do is, if you shop online, you might want to go shop online and do your budgeting like that. Say if you see a TV you like and you be like, oh yeah, I want this TV. So then go back to your list and write that's how much you want to save for your TV. That's how much you want to save for your couch, and so on. And then also with the kitchen, let's say your apartment doesn't come with a microwave. So the necessary things for your kitchen is a microwave. If you want to get an air fryer, and such and such. Like most places come with a refrigerator and a stove. I hope so. So really, you really just need to buy a microwave and an air fryer and some dish detergent. I said dish detergent, dishwasher liquid. Yes, but that can be a part of your like house cleaning items. Like you can make another list for that instead of including that in that. And then let's say you don't want to spend too much on a microwave, you can go to Amazon or Walmart. They have nice microwaves on there for cheap, and then you can actually see the price and put it in your cart and see if you want to get it or not. And then as well as the bathroom. So the bathroom, you really only need a shower curtain, but you might want to get some mats as well. So they normally come in like sets on Amazon or Walmart, and they're really not that cheap. Like you could spend like $25 on a set for your shower curtain. So really, you can shop on Amazon for like decorations, microwaves and stuff like that, trash cans. Also Walmart for mirrors, decorations, trash cans, stuff like that. But oh yeah, Amazon for coffee tables and TV stands as well, and Wayfair for like couches and beds and dressers. Like Wayfair is really a good website to get your couch, your dresser, and your bed frame off of as well. So like I was saying, you just basically need to make a list for each room. So just like your bedroom, you need a TV stand, bed frame, box spring, mattress. Did I say dresser? Yeah. So let's say you already got that and your parents let you move out with that. Then that's your situation. But some people situations are not the same as yours. So basically, if that is your situation, you will save even more money. But if you want new stuff, then you can just go budget for the new stuff. And then if that's not your situation, if you don't have a bedroom set, you have to get a new bedroom set and your parents won't let you take it out of the house for whatever reason, then you budget for it. You make a list. Like, just make a list. And a lot of people like to write it down in a notebook, a planner, a journal, whatever. You can, but 9 times out of 10, you might lose that. And then you're going to be like, dang, how much I want to spend on this, and that. But also, if you're shopping online, you can just add it in a cart and save it for later. And then you know how much you want to spend. But who want to just do all of that? When you could just go to the notes on your phone. Yes, go to the notes on your phone and make these lists, because you're always on your phone. You're on your phone right now. Or your TV, looking at your phone while you're watching your TV, while you're watching this video. So the notes in your phone, you need to go on those notes and make those lists and budget everything out like that. So let's just do the living room together. Okay, let's say you don't want to spend no more than $200 on the TV. Don't spend no more than $200 on the TV. You never want to go over your budget. You always want to stay at your budget or go under, but don't go too under, because you don't want to cheat yourself. You don't want to end up with something so cheap that it just breaks. So let's say you don't want to spend no more than $200 on the TV. Okay. Then you write that down. Then you don't want to spend no more than $100 on a TV stand. Then you don't. Write that down. Put 100 is your limit right there. Either try to go under the limit or stay at it. And then a coffee table, let's say you don't want to spend no more than 100 on your coffee table. Then write 100. Let's say you don't want to spend no more than $700 on your couch. Write $700 down for your couch. So that's 700, 800, 900. That's $1,000 and $100 for your living room. But let's say you want to get a mirror. The mirror that I got was $65 on Walmart, and that's just gonna be like $1,165, or a rug as well. That's if you want to put a rug in your living room. I got a rug off of Amazon for like, how much was this rug? I think like $40. Yeah, rugs don't really cost that much. Like, the most you really should spend on a rug is probably like $60 at the most. Let's go back to the saving. Okay, that was the budgeting. Let's go back to the saving. So, like I was saying, you don't want to move out and you don't have nothing saved up for the rent. You don't want to just move out with 1 month of rent and the security deposit. You want to at least have like at least 3 months worth of your rent. Let's say your rent is $800. You want to at least make sure you got that $800 3 times in your savings account. You want to make sure that. And also, you're not gonna really know how much your lights is gonna cost, but you know, when you're not at home, make sure you turn all your lights off. And make sure, even when you is at home, you can just open up the window for sunlight. Like, light bills don't really cost that much, but then they can start costing that much if you just don't turn your lights off and you leave them on for no period. Say you have a spending problem and you just don't know how to save for your rent. I don't know how this can happen, but it can. So let's say you are able to save $300 a month. No, not a month, a check. So that's like $600 a month. So it's gonna take you a minute to get up to save for your rent. It's gonna take more than 3 months to save up for your rent. And then you also have to save up your personal items. I had money saved up for that. And household items, I had money saved up for that as well. Like, you want to make sure you stock up on your toilet paper, your toothpaste, your paper towels, like everything that you need in your apartment to like clean up or, you know, handle your personal business. Like cleaning supplies, mops, buckets, broom, dustpan. I don't know if you're gonna have carpet in your apartment or not, a vacuum. Even if you don't have an apartment with carpet, you might still get a rug, so you might still want to get a vacuum. So, you know, brooms and dustpans, they're really, really good prices on Amazon and really good prices on Walmart. And then there's really good mops on Walmart, and then there's really good vacuums on Walmart as well. But let's say that, let's not do like the 6-month planning. Let's say you got a whole year. Say it's like July. Say it's July. And then you say you want to move out by next July. So if all of your apartment, let's just say your whole entire apartment, like you added up your living room, you added up your dining room, your kitchen, your bedroom, your bathroom, your household items, your personal items, your decorations, and your essentials or whatever. Oh yeah, silverware, stuff like that too. Let's just say, and groceries, let's just say like all of that come up to like $9,000. So this goes up to $9,000 to move into your apartment altogether, like with the rent, the living room, dining room, bathroom, kitchen, all type of stuff. I'm not gonna say it's gonna come into this much, but I'm just saying it varies on people, how much your rent costs, how much you want to spend. I'm just saying, let's just say your budget is $9,000 to move into your apartment. Okay, so that means that's $750 that need to be saved each month. And then you can split that in between your paychecks. I don't know if you get paid weekly or paid bi-weekly. That'd be like $375 each check. So no matter what, you're gonna save that $375 up each month. And then the rest of your check, you can do whatever you want with it or whatever. Don't matter. But let's say you you get paid weekly, and that means that you would save up like $187 each paycheck, because remember your budget is 9,000, right? So 9,000 divided by 12, 750. 750 divided by 2, that's if you're getting paid bi-weekly, 375. And if 750 divided by 4 is like 187. So that's how you would do it in each month. If you're getting paid bi-weekly, save up that 375. Like, no matter what, put it in your savings account. Make sure you got a savings account. If you don't, make one. So that's how you need to go about everything. And then sometimes some items might not be available that you saved in your cart that you was looking for. That's why you got your budget, because it don't matter if the item that you save in your cart is sold out. You can find a similar item, because you be like, okay, the coffee table that I wanted off of Amazon got sold out and it was $90. So then you stumble across one and you see one that you like $75. Okay, no big deal. You're still within your budget and you still found something that you like. So it's like, it don't matter how long it take for you to move out. Once you get the idea of moving out, that's when you need to start making your carts. That's when you need to start listing everything out. That's when you need to start budgeting. And that's what you need to start planning everything out. And also, moving. Let's say you don't really got nothing to move and you got your own car. You can just fill your own car up with all your stuff. Let's say you're not taking nothing from your parents' house. But let's say you are taking a lot of stuff from your parents' house and you're moving your bedroom set in. You're gonna want to get a moving van from U-Haul. They don't really cost that much and they're very cheap. And yeah, but you want to go on U-Haul.com for the moving trucks. And if you don't know how to drive, make sure you get somebody that knows how to drive, and they could drive you from your new apartment. Not from your new apartment, from wherever you were staying to your new apartment to help you move your stuff. But you gonna want to like go online because they have different size trucks. So it's like, if you're not really moving that much stuff, you can go get the cargo van. If you're moving like semi a lot of stuff, you can get the the 14-foot, I think. And then if you move into your first apartment, you're not gonna need no 20-foot, because what are you moving? I'm like, think about it, like, what are you moving if you need that? Really? To move into your first apartment, you need the cargo van or the 14 feet van from say like a couple last little things. Also, like I said in your notes, when you make your list out for every room in your apartment, how much you want to spend, your personal items, your household cleaning items, your rent, your bills, your Wi-Fi, all of that. You want to save up for all of that. So with that being said, you want to be in your notes with all of this. And then also, like, you got all of the rooms listed down, but then you're gonna have like a big total at the bottom. Let's just say, again, your total is 9,000. Let's just say it's probably not gonna be, who knows, but let's just say again, like, it's 9,000 at the bottom. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna put total 9,000, and then you're gonna actually put saved. So let's say you saved only $375. This is your first month of saving, or your first 2 weeks of saving, because you get paid bi-weekly. So now you're moving on up there. So that's what you do. You're gonna be like, okay, so let's say you're like almost halfway through saving. You got $4,500 saved. You're gonna be like, oh, I'm almost close to that 9,000. You're gonna be looking at total need to be saved and total saved. You could be like, I need to get to 9,000 to move, but I got 4,500 saved. I'm halfway there. That's gonna motivate you to save even more. But let's also get into looking for apartments. So you're gonna wanna try to get an apartment close to your job, but if you don't want to be close to your job, you don't have to be. And also make sure you don't live above your means, because luxury can lead you to getting put out of your first apartment. Eviction notice. Yes. So you want to make sure you don't get too much high of a rent to where you can't afford it. You don't want to do that. So I get, if you don't want to stay in the hood, you don't have to. There's good suburban areas that don't cost that much. You know, good little, depending on where you're living at as well. Because I know people gonna be like, ain't no way, no 1-bedroom apartment, $800 where I live at. You know, I'm just throwing out numbers. Like, I'm not saying that's where, how much it's gonna cost where you live at. I'm just throwing out numbers. I don't know. Okay. So let's just get that understood. So I'm just saying, you find an $800 bedroom, 1-bedroom apartment. So, you know what you gotta do? Start saving up for it. But it's like at least 4 months. I'm gonna say at least 4 months before you move out. Get to looking up apartments, you know, screenshotting them, calling them, giving them your move out date, like telling them like, I want to move by such and such. And you can go look at them, be like, oh yeah, I might want to move here, you know. And also take somebody else with you to the apartment showings as well, because they might see something that you won't see. You know, it's good to have like 2 sets of eyes when you're going around and looking for an apartment. So the 4 month, I think that's enough time to look for an apartment. 4 months, even 2 months. Even 2 months. Like, if you got like a lot of listings that you want it, and you can go on rent.com. I think that's what it's called. Rent.com, apartments.com, and apartmentlist.com. Or no, I think it's called rentcalf.com. That's what I think it's called. And there's another one. What is it called? Zillow as well. Like, those are legit sites. Go on there and look for some listing of apartments. Or if you're rounding around in a neighborhood or something, sometimes they be having like leasing, you know, rent signs outside of their apartments and stuff like that. Or like the apartment number, and they be like, they got an open house or whatever like that. Or you can go to the leasing office. Let's say you ride by an apartment and they say, this is where the leasing part, I said leasing apartment. This is where the leasing office is at. You can go to the leasing office and, you know, ask them stuff like that. Also, applications. You don't want to keep paying them application fees. $50 unless you know you guarantee you're going to get that apartment. Like, I don't fill out no application unless I communicated with a leasing agent and I seen the apartment. Yeah, that part. Like, don't just keep putting applications. Like, you gotta tell me, guarantee me you're gonna accept my application, because I'm not about to keep giving you $50. How many $50 that I spent? One. I ain't paying no application fees for nothing, only for this one. Because they said guarantee you gonna get it. Guarantee you gonna get this. Okay. You gotta make sure you get the green light before you get them your green money. Gotta make sure that they gonna give it to you, because they might just end up taking your money and be like, oh, there's no apartments left. Whole entire time they was giving it to somebody else. Never know. But that can still happen if they guarantee you it. But just make sure you keep up and check in with the leasing agents. Like, you gotta be on it. Like, you can't just wait for them to call you back about that apartment. You gotta keep calling them. You gotta keep emailing them. Keep going up there. You gotta be on it. You gotta make sure and let them know that you want this apartment, because it works for jobs as well. I mean, like, that's just how it goes. I think I pretty much said everything. I'm gonna look back and watch this video and see if I missed anything. But yes, so yeah, this is just like basic tips, planning out, budgeting for your apartment, your first apartment. And if you find this video helpful, let me know down below. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and then see you guys until next time. Manifestation, manifest that apartment. I believe in you.